Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Muppets Chaos in the Carnival. I don't know why you came back to this, but this is the Gonzo level. And as you can see, it's essentially a kind of an asteroids clone, kind of. You can point the ship in 8 different directions, and if you press the B button fires, the A button fires like your thruster and moves you around. The biggest problem with this level is that you can't stay still. Like, you're always moving, and you're bouncing off edges of the screen and stuff. So you can't hide out anywhere. There are some other problems. First off, and we'll go over them. I mean, partially, this level is amazingly difficult. Amazingly. And you'll see how kind of long it lasts and the kind of things that you have to deal with. But a second problem is, if you noticed on the right-hand side of the screen there was a power-up, and I shot it and it disappeared, you can shoot your own power-ups in this game. And more often than not, you will. It's almost impossible to not shoot your power-ups. Also, there are multiple power-ups that do the same thing in this level. They're nothing like the other power-ups in other levels. In other levels. First off, there's a diamond hidden in this asteroid, and that gives you an extra turn. There you go. We got it. There also will be Camilla the chickens in spaceships, and they will give you extra turns. This guy will continue to respawn 4 or 5 times every time he appears, and he's slightly, at least you know where he's coming from. He always comes from exactly the same place. Now, one of the big problems with this level, there's Camilla the chicken. We shot her, she's dead. We can't get the extra ride now because we shot her. One of the problems with this level is going to be that your hitbox is way bigger than your enemy's hitbox. So, and essentially to shoot them, you have to be at an angle where they can shoot back at you. So if you're slightly off, you'll shoot past them, but they'll hit you. And you'll see this over and over. You have to ride way up here to hit these guys. Yeah, like, and look at this. It's just... And the controls in this are just, they're mind-numbingly bad. And I just respawned, I'm already down to 3 hearts. I could not get through this level without about 10 guys. Like, I had to use about 10 guys to get through this level. This is a level where this is the level that makes you have to grind. And like these guys, it's really hard to get a good shot at these guys that isn't at an angle. And again, when you're coming up to them at an angle, they can hit you before you hit them. It's just, this is ridiculous. This is enough to make you just want to, like, to smash the cartridge, the game system, and the controller. Easily. I haven't thrown a controller since I was a kid. I've never broken one. This game brought me very close. Very close. Look at this. I got an extra life, and I've wasted something like 4. We're about a third of the way through this level. Luckily, you don't get hurt hitting the walls. If you got hurt hitting the walls, it would be impossible. It would be impossible. Not that other aspects of this game aren't impossible, or aren't seemingly impossible, but... And you'll notice, you start this game with a standard 10 lives. I have 15 here because I played the river ride enough to grind so I could beat this level. And then after this level, in my playthrough, I ended up playing through the river. And you see like the can looking thing or whatever it is, completely refills your life. Not that it matters here, because you can lose it in, a second. Now watch, now that spaceship guy, he's going to spawn in this rock to shoot at you. You can barely see him. And if you spawn at the bottom of the screen and hit an enemy right away, you take a damage for hitting an enemy when you can't even control yourself or shoot them. The game is merciless. It's merciless. And I don't want to say that it's merciless on some sort of level, like by design. It's merciless because somebody apparently didn't care. Just didn't care that it was so poorly planned and broken. Now see, I took a damage for hitting that guy at the bottom of the screen when I respawned. So there's Camilla the chicken. We got her. Because she happened to be in a place where we didn't have to be shooting at anything. That is, of course, a rarity in this level. And we couldn't even get up high enough to take a shot at that guy. See now, you see how he hit us while we were at the same angle to shoot him? And that other guy hit it? Like, it just... it defies common decency. I mean, at least our dying shot killed that guy. There we go, that guy got 2 shots on us while we were trying to shoot him. And yes, these guys do change the angles that they shoot at, so... I mean, you can shoot their bullets, but again, if they're shooting just past your bullets, they can still hit you. So, it's really not an effective... And why you would just pepper this level with power-ups at the end is beyond me. I mean, it's not like the power-ups do... You know, once you get one, the others are all useless. And it's automatically scrolling, so it's not like you could... stop and take a break and kill a bunch of enemies, come back for... Look at that. Look at that. Ah. Jeez. Caught in the crossfire and we're just done. We've gone through 10 guys right now. Oh, 11. 11 guys. Alright. Alright. I mean, again, the strategy for this level, essentially, is just... to grind for enough guys that you can survive it. That it just doesn't matter how many times you die. Like, it was the only strategy I couldn't get through. I tried playing this level first and getting through with less than 10 guys, and I couldn't do it. Now, there is a YouTube video of, like, a straight run of this game, where somebody does it on the original 10 lives. Oh, man. I don't know how. I think they use 6, I think, to get through this. But it's the only level they lose lives on. And I could see that. I mean, I can see you not losing a life on any level but this one. But... although the river rafting one, where you can lose a life through essentially no fault of your own, I don't see... But, that's not the point of this. The point of this is not to get really good at this game, because, who would want to play this long enough to get good at it? Like, here are 3 power-ups in the same screen. And, it makes no sense. I mean, not that any of this makes any sense. Like, why Gonzo's in space, and, like, what it has to do with carnivals, is beyond me. But hey, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is just to play and cry. I did not cry during the play of this. The reason this is all post-commentary, by the way, is that when I first started playing it, by the time I realized that I just needed to make a video of this game, catching initial reactions would not necessarily have mattered. I had already gone through my oh my god phase by the time I decided I wanted to record. So, like, I really did I put this in because I was bored. So this level actually ends kind of with a boss, where the spaceship spawns these aliens endlessly, and you just have to shoot the door. But essentially, since you shoot in 8 directions, you just get floating around it and always point towards it, and you'll kill it pretty quickly. This is the one part of the level that's not hard. And then when it explodes, it spawns the key, and we're done. So, we have 1 level left, and before the final level, and we'll be doing that next video. May God help us. You guys take care, and bye, everybody.